Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Tone Master Tuesday, so you know what that means. Today we're going to be doing another rig rundown. In today's video, I'm going to build a metal rig. I've been using my tool rig for most of everything, but I really want to explore some more of the high gain amp, so I figured turn on the camera, let's do a video. So there's some things that we need to know about the metal genre before we jump in and start dialing a tone. One, a common thing to do is we're going to use a green box, but we're going to turn down our drive and push volume, because in the tube world, that's going to hit our tubes a little bit different than if we were just running straight in. It's also going to just clean up and tighten our gain. The other thing that's a really big trend in metal is scooping the mids, so we won't be pushing mids like how we would in other genres. I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have two different amp heads. I don't know, we'll see. I'm thinking about doing two different amp heads, one for clean and one for, or like edge of breakup, and then one that's like high dirt. Yeah, so one of the biggest inspirations for this build is going to be Killswitch Engage. I've been playing a lot of their music on live streams lately and just kind of studying how they write in general. So I'm going to build a rig that allows me to play that consistently. I think I'm also going to use the orange rig. And really the thing with metal is like it's pretty straightforward, like high aggression with some clean tone, and that's really it. Not a lot of reverb. We'll probably do a splash of reverb. And be able to turn it on and off, because some people just like to run it straight dry without any reverb at all. So let's jump straight in. I've created a new preset for my preset volume. You know, this is the way that I deal with volume, is I have my preset volume at 100, and then I also increase my amp level, and let's do this first. I increase my amp level to 100% or 90%, and then I control volume coming out via my mixer. And, you know, just in full disclosure, if I'm running through a PA system, I tend to not go over like 20%. I mean, it all depends on the PA system, but I wouldn't go over 20%. But here in the studio, where I'm just running straight into an interface, I keep it at about 50%, and then it works great. For me, again, I just think it's so much easier to control in the unit than going in and doing all the stuff each individual preset. It's just a mess, right? It's like, get everything standard on this, control the output coming out of here. But you can do it any way you want. Since I talked about using two different amps, I think I am going to do a split. You probably don't have to do this, but this is just where my thought is leading. First thing I'm going to add is just a cabinet. I am probably going to use the orange. Yeah. That should be fine. I'm actually going to cut pretty aggressively. I'm going to clean up 120 hertz. And really, because in metal, you know, the kick is going to be driving everything. And this is true in all musical genres, but especially metal. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that'll sound good. And we'll adjust this to taste. Then we're going to add in amp heads. First amp head I'm going to dial in is the Tangerine. This is basically an orange. This is a great amp. We'll see what it's like stock. First thing I'm going to do is increase amp levels. I think I like the 7 would be the best. I'm also going to turn it up in my room one sec. There I go. Yeah. Let's do this. Turn this. That solves my issue. Basically, what I had to do there is just kill amp A, or amp B. I'm doing it this way because I'm going to have my clean head on the bottom and my dirt head on top. You know, let's actually try something. We're going to do something a little bit different. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here and here. Yeah, I'm going to switch things up actually now that I'm actually building this. So I'm going to create a scene, and within my clean scene, I'm going to turn the gain down and dial in like an edge of breakup tone using this. So we'll just dial everything in for high gain, and then we'll do the clean. And then I'll just use this for delay and reverb, the splitter. But hey, you know, we're trying different things. You know, that's like great breaking Benjamin tone. That's good. All right, next thing I'm going to add in, we're going to go to effects, and I'm going to grab this green box and give it the old pull the drive down, boost the level. I think another thing I'm going to do is come here to my gate. Yeah. I kind of want to try something real quick before we get sold on this. Let's try the slow. Nah, let's just go to cancel. Dang, that sounds good, man. All right, I'm just gonna add a splash of reverb. I'll probably just do like a hall reverb, nothing too crazy. Let's do small hall. Yeah, now I'm just gonna kill that decay, and I'm also gonna pull this down in the mix. Yeah, that's good. It's really subtle. I am also going to add in a delay, and then what I will do is I'll turn it off and just have it on here for anytime I want to do a solo or something like that. Oh, I gotta turn this back on. I was like, I'm not hearing my delay. Cool. All right, we're gonna turn that off. Really, for metal, this is really all you need. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is doing it for me. All right, let's go ahead and let's save this. We'll call this orange metal. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna assign a foot switch. We're gonna do a scene. We'll call this edging, and it'll be for edge at breakup. Let's go ahead and turn this off, and let's pull back our gain. Why'd we lose volume? Everything's up here. Alright, all I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to do a quick A/B test. That's a little too... Yeah, I mean, the other thing you could do here, too, in this preset, is you could just use your volume knob. I mean, I do that a lot when I'm playing. You see, look, you get it nice and clean, and then you open it up. I mean, that's doing it for me. It really doesn't need anything else. To just kind of round out this whole rig, I will add a phaser. I do like using a phaser just for effects. And I'm going to show you how I have mine set up. So let's go to modulation. I'll add in the phaser 90, do the Van Halen thing. Let's hear it. That's a little much. Maybe we should do flanger. Let me hear how flanger sounds in comparison. Yeah. Alright, now another thing I'm going to do is toggle this on and off. And let's do on and off for this, and I want to make it latching. Where is that at? That's what I meant. That wasn't latching. What's that called? If you set it to this setting, what's cool is that you can press and hold it, and then the moment I take my foot off, it's going to stop. So here, I'll let you see it on the preset view. I'm pressing it down. I like doing this when I'm playing just because by itself it's a little over the top, but I like using it to add in like a little bit of, I don't know, just a little bit of juice when I'm playing, especially like during leads, just to give it a little bit of something different to turn on the ear and be like, whoa, that's just different sonically. But you know, and you can do this with anything. I've been messing around with flanger and phaser and trying to decide which one I like most, especially in a high gain context. So yeah, if any of y'all use this, let me know. I'd be interested to hear how you use this, because I'm not really, I mean, I play a lot of metal, but I'm not a metal, I don't write metal, you know what I mean? But anyways, I probably should. Yeah, and the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and allow my foot switch to turn everything on and off. I'm going to make this preset free, so that way if you download it, you'll have like max control over what you're using. Yeah, then for this scene, we need to turn this off. yeah, I'm not going to drag this out. I think this is it, to be honest. This is a really good place to start. And I would be comfortable playing this on any live stream or recording any type of metal. This is just a sound of an orange amplifier, you know? I don't really play them a lot, but I see them a lot, if that makes sense. But yeah, this sounds great. I mean, this would be ready to roll if you catch me on a live stream. This is a preset I would very well use while playing any type of metalcore, honestly. And really, Gojira would work fine too. I would just say if you don't like the way the orange sounds, don't think the Toolmaster Pro doesn't do metal. This is just one flavor of a high gain amp. Another great amp on the Toolmaster Pro is the EVH amp, and that's one I use the most. I just want to... I'm the type of person that's like, when I find something I like, I usually don't migrate away from it. So you always catch me playing like either the Vox and Princeton combo, the JC120 for cleans, or the EVH amp. So I'm trying to grow. That's the whole purpose of today's video, is to like create different presets with different amps and just explore them. With that in mind, for those who are curious about how I learn how to build amps and build rigs and learn about frequency cuts and which order goes where, and you know, just kind of understanding how to be able to build rigs so you're not relying on jumping on random YouTube videos, I built this course with that in mind. You know, at the very beginning of the course, I'm going to help you understand how you can use this unit in your studio. Like for me, I'm more than just a guitar player. I'm a producer, and I run everything through my Toolmaster Pro, from synthesizers. So sometimes I just want to run a track and kind of use it as like an auxiliary syn, but I'll just use like the cloud reverb because I really enjoy that reverb. You can do all that, and I show you how to set that up. And then I also give you step-by-step guides of like, hey, here's a practical tone exercise of like, I'm going to make you create 2 or 3 different tones. You can see each video or each lesson, there's comments on here. So we just broke 60 students with the Toolmaster Pro course, and you can learn from everybody else. In these comments, I'll just kind of show you some of them. You can see where people will post what they built, how they did it, and the things that they learned. So this is a great way to stay connected. There's a lot of people inside this course who are really diving in deep and sharing what they're learning. So if you're interested in learning and you enjoy my YouTube videos and the way that I teach, please consider checking it out. The links are below. I also work one-on-one, so if you're interested in getting into the world of music production, shoot me a message on Instagram. Let's talk. Let's see if I'd be a good fit to help you hit your goals. If you don't want any of this, but you just want a free tone Bible to read about how, you know, finger pressure changes tone, to learning how to EQ an amp, I've got a free PDF that I'll give you. Check the link below. That's also there. Now, as always, I'm just so grateful for everybody who watches these videos. I hope you found something enjoyable out of it. If you did enjoy it, if you wouldn't mind, hit me a like and a subscribe. That lets the YouTube lords know, algorithm lords know that I'm doing a good job. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Ciao.